So yesterday's vlog was a lot shorter than what I typically post, and there's a reason for that. You see, I took a major L last night. Here's what happened. So the video that I posted yesterday was not my typical vlog. It wasn't my typical, hey guys, this is what we're doing today, let's go out and do it, and then we do it, and I talk a bunch, and a bunch of B-roll, and a bunch of time lapses, and then thank you very much for watching, please like, share, subscribe, and boom, we're done. It wasn't the normal video, and the reason was because I goofed up. As PewDiePie would say, I did an oopsie, but it was an oopsie, it was a goof, it was a mess up that I didn't foresee myself doing because I just didn't know that it was going to happen. So one of the most important tools while you're out there on the job, while you're out there recording, filming, taking pictures, whatever, in addition to your camera, your lenses, you need something to write the information down on. You need an SD card, you need some form of storage to write the image, to write the videos onto, and then you take it home, you back it up on your computer, your hard drive, your towers of memory storage, whatever you may have, and that's the normal gist. Regardless, you need this thing to take care of that. You need an SD card to make that happen. And so I have quite a couple of SD cards. I've actually made it a habit to have multiple SD cards. I've even got my own little SD card case. This thing is a lifesaver. And at all times, there's an SD card in pretty much every single camera that I have, whether it's the GoPro, the drone, the R, the M50, you name it, there's a card in there ready to go. Now, something that I didn't realize when switching from using the 80D, which is a DSLR, moving over into the mirrorless world, is I did not realize that I can't interchange my SD cards with the cameras, if that makes sense. Basically, what happens in mirrorless cameras with SD cards is that if you put the SD card in, the camera will essentially update the SD card. The camera is writing down catalog information. It's writing down different things onto the card so that the card is designated to that specific camera. And I thought that because the EOS R and the M50 are both mirrorless cameras, that there wouldn't be any issue. In fact, I had gotten away with that for like a month in the past and never had any problems. So when I got back from Paper Mill Flats yesterday, I actually ended up recording probably close to half an hour worth of footage. So that was a good mix between B-roll, a time lapse or two, and a bunch of stuff of me talking, saying, oh my god, I love this place is awesome. Which it was. Oh my god, it was incredible out there. I had recorded all this stuff. I recorded Rossi and I having fun, trekking through the mud to get out to a few spots we'd never been to, and we captured so much cool footage of the landscape, but that information never really made it past last night. Because afterwards, when I got home, basically when I get home from any hike, from any vlog, from any work day, and I have information on my SD cards, I immediately plug them into the computer, I immediately back them up, I sort through them, I put them into designated folders onto my hard drives because I've had way too many instances where stuff gets lost or people don't transfer footage over and it's just a big mess. So I have a system down of making sure that that stuff never happened again and making sure that all of my information, all of my photos and video were backed up onto a hard drive in a safe place. So after I got back from the hike yesterday, I had a few hours to kill before I had to be down in the city. I was working another job at Power Plant last night and I needed to back up stuff that was on the SD cards because I used both the R and the M50 that day and I used both their cards. I wanted to make sure I had everything off before I was using them that night. Now I pulled everything off of the EOS R that I took, all my pictures, all my video, which were only 2 time lapses. I took those off of the R. That was my first thing and that was good. And then I plugged in the M50's SD card to try and pull everything off, and I thought that I did, but apparently I didn't. And both of the cards that I was using in the M50 and the EOS R were both these 64 gig SanDisk Extreme Pro cards, and there's nothing wrong with these cards. These are fantastic cards. They're great for all around use, especially for video, and I didn't keep track of which one was in each camera, and that was the big goof right there. So I put the card that was in the EOS R into the M50, which wasn't a problem whatsoever, but I put the card that was in the M50 into the EOS R, and that's where the problem happened. And I didn't notice this until last night when I got back from my job, when I went to go and transfer over footage, and there was probably an hour of the night, literally 1 hour during the night, between 10:30 and 11:30 that I just couldn't get off the SD card. I just couldn't get them off. I couldn't open them up, I couldn't read them, and they were corrupted, and there were a few other files that were on there that were corrupted as well. I woke up this morning and I tried to fix it again, but it just didn't work. I tried the recovery software, I tried another recovery software. So at that point, there was really nothing I could do. And I was super worried because I was worried that I lost all this really important footage and that I didn't have any footage that I could work with. But there was an upside to that. You see, not everything on this card was totally lost. I still had a decent amount of footage on here that wasn't corrupted at all. Or actually, I didn't have to run it through any kind of recovery software. It worked just fine. It was just that little bit of footage that I just couldn't get. And unfortunately, some of that was with the vlog footage as well. And what sucks about that is that I didn't notice that that was affected until I went to go and edit the video today. When I sat down, put everything onto Premiere Pro, and noticed I only had 9 minutes worth of footage. And I said, there is no way I only recorded 9 minutes worth of stuff. So after sitting down for like 20 or 30 more minutes trying to struggle and figure out how can I fix this, I pretty much just said, Mark, you can't really do much here. You don't have the ability to go and reshoot this stuff because it was yesterday and that would basically go against the daily vlog. You could spend all this time trying to recover, you could spend all this time being upset that the footage is gone, or you can do something with what you've got. You can work with what you've got and just create something. And that's just what I went ahead and did. And I took probably a total of 15 clips, maybe less than that, and sifted through those, picked out some of my favorite parts of those clips where it wasn't me talking, where it was pretty much just the sounds and the ambience of nature, just everything around me. And I created something out of that. And I created this little film, and it took me maybe 10 minutes to create this 1 minute little video. And I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty upset because I lost vlog footage, and I knew that I had screwed up, but I didn't know that I screwed up that bad where I basically had lost vlog footage as well. And that kind of sucked. Like, yes, it was bad that I lost footage from last night, but I still had plenty of stuff, enough to replace what I had, so that all that stuff that I had lost pretty much was null. Didn't really matter. But the fact that I lost stuff from the vlog, these were moments and things that I loved, moments and stuff that I was like, God, I cannot wait to show this to people, and I just don't have it anymore. But still, I took that situation and I just rolled with it. I just went ahead, made something out of what I had, and I'm quite proud of that product. I'm quite happy with what I created. It was something that was very simple, it was very easy to create, and sure enough, what I created is actually something that I've been meaning to spend more time creating. So in a way, I've sort of benefited from this little snafu. I've definitely learned my lesson that if a card goes into a camera, it's going to stay with that camera and it is designated to that camera. Don't move it around to other cameras, Mark. You're going to screw your stuff up. Don't. So yes, I messed up, but I learned from this experience. And in that, I still created something out of this experience. The outcome of this experience, even though it sucks, and even though I'm down an SD card now, and I lost a bunch of footage, it's still very beneficial to me as a creator, and still very beneficial to me as a professional. So that is the story of why the video that I posted yesterday was much shorter, very different, and kind of unique, I think, compared to what I normally post in terms of a daily vlog. So tomorrow is April, which means we have successfully completed 3 whole months, 3, not 6, but 3 whole months of daily vlogging, and we're getting super duper close to 100. I don't know why I'm getting so excited about 100, but I feel kind of excited about 100. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have a couple things in mind as to what I want to do, but I'm not quite sure yet which one I want to do. How about this? I'm gonna declare this right now. No more sitting down at desk videos for the next 2 weeks. I think that's fair. I think that is plenty fair, because I've been doing these a little too much, and I'm pretty much almost caught up on all my work. If you sat through this whole video, I commend you immensely for sitting down and listening to me talk for however long this video comes out to be. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.